I don't understand. It's really fun.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Game of the Week. The energy today just feels different in here. We've been building toward this game. This is one both teams have had circled in the schedule since the start of the season. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Huskies will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Gators offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
This guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
They're going to run it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Moffitt. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. If that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Inside the 40 now. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Play action fake, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Third down and short on the 9th play of this opening drive. Can he get there on the ground? He's got room looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a touchdown on the board here early in the game for him. And Chris, intentional or not, look how much time they took off the clock here in the opening quarter. So not only did they they get a touchdown, they took the air out of the ball as well.
And the BA team makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Huskies offense comes out for their first possession today. And here we go, Kirk. The other half of this quarterback duel we're expecting to see today. This should be a lot of fun.
Well, all the hype and build-up throughout the week, you wonder if it's gotten into the minds of these two guys. They got to remember, they're not competing against each other. They got to lead their offenses down the field and put points up on the board. Let's see who handles it better.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And this pass is caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And the Huskies will have to kick it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Always holding. Yeah. Holding.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Oh, you really want to be that close?
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down.
Can't stop my fucking holding.
Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense operating from the pistol. They'll feed the back again. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And that one's picked off. What a play. It's a short return to make the tackle at 25, but what a play for this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Receiver makes the catch. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Washington now operating in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Point after, not quite through. And BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Trying to find some room. It's Moreno. He's brought down out at the 46. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards in here.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
BAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he is hit, but it's incomplete.
Looking like washed up Russell Wilson.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Chauncey.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good.
Chauncey.
They're ahead now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Chauncey.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner will be brought down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20-21. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away and get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He stopped him at the 49.
About to take that number 1 back.
First down.
Really
transfer here, you better play, boy.
To be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple of years with Michael Penix.
on second down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires this throw and is intercepted. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Tries the right with a quick throw.
Let's go.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10.
Let's go!
For the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Good shit.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays.
You don't like running, but I know as soon as
outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness too that catches my eye.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Washington. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker?
Nope.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Well, they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds, work that clock.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Play was too nice. I knew he was going to throw a flag.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down, but not before getting in enemy territory at the +47.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go.
Come on.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Handoff in a single back formation. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Play action here on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Washington offense retakes the field here. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, got to get some consolation points here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
The Huskies will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. This pass is incomplete, 0-0 on the clock. That's it. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be